Hey there, it's Enderverse. Today we are back showcasing mods for the latest versions of the game. You will love those if you enjoy staying up to date with Minecraft's frequent releases. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. First on the list we have Infused Foods. This is a mod that will let you inject any food with an effect of your choice. The way to do it is pretty easy. Fill up the infusion station with any potion effect, then put your food in it. And that's it. If you are not satisfied with the affected food, just cleanse it by mixing it with milk on the crafting table. Or if you want to hide its effects, mix it with a fermented spider eye. Combined with highly satiation foods such as golden carrot, this mod will help you make little superfoods. It can also work in pranking people by hiding the effects and mixing the food with something nasty. Crumbling Hearts is a VFX mod, adding a smooth animation that triggers each time you lose hearts. The spraying particles of the Crumbling Hearts look magnificent, and it also extends the absorption hearts in addition to being fully customizable. Following up we have Effortless Structure. With this mod you can pull up this wheel filled with all sorts of shapes. Those are templates you can use to build as many blocks as you'd like, and conversely, destroy as many blocks as you'd like. Apart from that, the mod also allows you to redo anything. Lest you made a mistake, you can simply revert it back, although for some reason some blocks are left. I knew of a mod named Effortless Building. It did almost everything this mod has, but opposite to it, Effortless Building is still stuck on 1.2 and 1.1 and unplayable outside of the Forge ecosystem, making Effortless Structure the most viable 1.21 option for builders. Chocco's Maps adds a handful of cute and not so cute creatures into the game. The author has designed these creatures to fit in and even belong to the vanilla game, having no excessive details or any off-putting models. Each mob here spawn in different biomes based on their original habitat. In addition, these new animals came in with new blocks and even items too. Chocco's Maps is one of the best animal mods I've tried in a while, up there with the Naturalist mod, and I'm itching to see what kind of animals the author will add next. Oritech is a huge technology mod, featuring lots of advanced, complex, and high-quality machines and contraptions. Some of these machines have to do with ores, actually most of them like that, either grinding set ores, welding them together, or mixing them. Other machines are more or less like smokers, cooking food for you. And some machines are specialized in water, having pumps, pipes, and fluid containers. I am not an expert in technology mod. As a matter of fact, I've always been confused by them. But once you get to know how they work, particularly ones like Oritech, you fall in love with the process itself. Epic Terrain is arguably one of the most realistic world-gen mod of all time. Needless to say, these visuals would have been impossible without the Distant Horizons mod, as the land masses here stretch too wide for the vanilla render distance to handle. This mod is most famous for its sloped rivers, being too large and extends infinitely. Waterfalls that can be found going along said rivers, in addition to mountains which the rivers occasionally pass in between. Only few can see the maximum potential of this mod, including amazing content creators such as Hodilton and Raytrace Forge. Sadly, I don't have the hardware nor the skill set these guys have, so be sure to check out their videos. This mod will add the good old mystical oak tree meme into Minecraft. Upon right-clicking the tree, it will naturally start spewing out random wisdom. The wise mystical tree will get upset if you try to strip him, and will outright blow you away if you try to cut him. Seemingly, there is no way of obtaining this tree. Either you kill him or he blows you away. However, Troubled Boys discovered a way to displace him, which is using the Carry On mod. Just shift right click it and you will carry the wise mystical tree. You can then place him anywhere you please. This is a very funny and interactive mod, and I'm glad it has finally updated to 1.21. Mariposa is a mod that will include one new biome to the game, the Redwood Forest. The special about these new biomes is the length of each one of these trees. True to their real-life counterpart, the Mariposa trees can be tens of blocks tall. There are also random fallen logs. They are hollowed from within, and given the size of the tree, you can just build a house around it. More like a hobbit hole, but shelters you either way. This is a tiny and fun mod by Dr. Rat, and will add a little sightseeing trip in trying to find the Mariposa forest and explore it. Draggable Lists is a very convenient mod. It lets you drag the resource packs up and down, same for the servers too. For large mod packs featuring many resource packs, this mod can be a lifesaver, and the same applies to people who enjoy jumping from one server to another. I recently made a mod pack recreating actions and stuff, and most of the content within that pack was resource packs, so naturally I had to add it there. Without it, I'd have to keep clicking repeatedly just to change one pack. Crossbow Scoping makes the spy class attachable to the crossbow. This way you can zoom in on the targets and shoot more precisely. I really love these tiny mods that combine or slightly improve certain things in the game. These are the mods truly worthy of the name VanillaPLUS. Iron's Gems and Jewelry is a mod developed by an author you are probably familiar with. This mod will add a new station to the game, where you can make not tens, not hundreds, but thousands of different jewelry pieces. The jewelry isn't visible on your skin. However, they provide you with special effects upon wearing them. The new gems within the mod are only obtainable through trading and looting. There are also scroll patterns that are acquired the same way. Those will help you craft different types of jewelries. This mod has 1 million downloads, alright, but oddly enough, it was never included in any mod collection, let alone having a full showcase. So I had to include it here. Terra Entity is a mod adding monsters and bosses from the amazing game Terraria. The bosses in particular stood out to me, having custom boss bars, beautiful models and accurate size, fabulous animations and devastating attacking patterns. This is, in my opinion, the greatest mod to recreate bosses from the Terraria game and the Calamity mod too. Linear progression is a mod that changes how you beat the game. The author was quite clever in overhauling the progression. He did so simply by changing the ingredients of the Eye Vendor, the only way you could find the end portal. From now on, the Eye Vendor will require items that demand you to visit ocean monuments, trial chambers, mansions, ancient cities, the skies, and finally the Nether to acquire said item. This mod will work beautifully for people who have not beat the game yet, or those who would like to do it again but differently. I love how the author made such an impact with little to no effort. This mod / data pack adds crashable musical instruments to Minecraft, mainly a flute and a guitar. The way in which you play the tunes is tricky. You right-click the item and then you hover your mouse up and down, upon which the instrument will play a different tune. Eventually, you may accidentally create a good tune. The functionality here isn't as advanced as some other mods. There's only so much you can do with resource packs and commands, but I really loved what the author did here. End's Phantasm, similar to linear progression, is a mod that will change how you beat the game. Once you jump in the end portal, you will spawn on the end islands, where you will need to start looking for the gateway that will eventually lead you to the arena. As you saw earlier, the end terrains have changed. That's actually the main purpose of the mod. End's Phantasm will include new colorful biomes, featuring new plants, crystals, and a mixture of purple and pink as the main color theme. There are only 4 biomes in total, but that's kinda the point. The author wanted the mod to be a representation of the end update we never got, so just like the Nether update, 4 or 5 biomes are adequate. Pharaohs Legacy is a mod centered around ancient Egypt, adding a single new biome named the Sahara. Within this place you can expect to find a few Egyptian monuments, may even come across the Great Sphinx of Giza. The mod moves beyond the overworld, adding a new dimension too. This is a big desert with large palm trees, a lot of cactus, and no civilization in sight. The creatures you can find here are vanilla-based mobs, so naturally, things like resource packs do affect them, adapting to the likes of fresh animations packs and player animations packs too. This is a fabulous RPG mod, though the new dimension needs some polishing. Currently it has world generation bugs, but aside from that, it looks fantastic. Next up we have Shulker Drops Two. As the name explains, the Shulker mob will now drop 2 shells instead of 1. This mod is quite beneficial, easing the crafting of Shulker boxes, and it's also quite logical given the nature of this mob. Exposure mod is quite popular, though only recently it was updated to 1.21. For those unfamiliar with exposure, it will let you take pictures of anything. Those you can process as souvenirs, being in-game items. The special here is that the camera can capture pretty much any visual, be it a shader, a texture pack, or anything else. If you can see it, the camera will capture it. There are also bonus features, things like a selfie stick for group pictures, along with an album, which you can use to store all these images. You can even write a title for each. Quality Food is a mod that will give food in Minecraft 3 tiers, ascending from iron to diamond. Based on the tier, the food can give you up to twice the benefit of its ordinary counterpart. The mod's also compatible with other mods like Farmer's Delight. There is even a special feature with that particular compatibility, as the higher tier food can give you beneficial effects and eradicate bad ones. From what I read, the mod's inspiration was drawn from Stardew Valley, and I really love it as it can make you mindful of the quality of your food. Camera Overhaul is a mod I have not showcased in a very long while. Only recently it has received an amazing new update. Within the new update, lightning bolts can cause your screen to shake. Same with explosions too. The second new feature was an interactive bobbing effect that triggers each time you use any item that swings your arm. By default, it's very low, but I decided to amplify it. It looks better this way. This mod is incredible for people who are trying to make their game feel as lively as possible, so be sure to check it out if you are interested in doing so yourself. Thanks for watching. Coastal waves, rainbows, and the modern version of Thaumcraft mod has all been mentioned in January month's 1.21 mod collection, so be sure to check that out. Like and subscribe if you are interested in watching more of these videos. And I'll see ya in the next one, my friend.